Mission success is imminent.
Solid copy. Engaging.
Hi girls and guys, it's MrTrakky and we're on the right track. So I'm going to use FTL's phase shift ability and show you how you can use it effectively. What does it do? It will take you into another dimension, avoiding damage, but you can engage in gunfights with other people who have phase shift. So what does this look like whilst you're playing the game? Well, I know there's two guys up in this room. I've turned it on now. You can see him there at the stairs. I've walked straight past him. He doesn't know where I've gone. Boom. He's looking for me. Him and his boyfriend are both dead. This payload here, when used correctly, is absolutely insane, guys. Insane. Now, in this video, I'm going to teach you how to use it effectively. So what can you do to use this effectively? Well, to start off with, I always engage this payload when a UAV is up. I am playing hardcore at the moment, so there is no UAV, so I wait until a UAV is most of the time, and that will show me where my enemies are, and if they're using ghosts, it will at least show me where my teammates are, so I can work out where about the enemy is spawning. Usually it's best if you wait until you're going into a room where you probably know somebody's camping, and the great thing about this is it charges up in around 45 seconds. If you're using overclock or you kill somebody in the process of running up to getting the payload, then obviously you will get it a lot faster. One downside to it is only unlockable at level 40, and I can see why it's such a high unlock, guys, because it's absolutely an insane payload. It's an insane payload. Now, going into any rooms of uncertainty, turn it on, walk into a corner and scope the room out. You can feel enemies, so if you walk into a door and you are walking into an enemy and you notice that you can't go nowhere, you are right in front of an enemy, back away, find a corner, and you will know that they'll come into that room or they are around. Half the time you can jump over them if you're outside, turn around and follow them. The reason why I run the next perk is to help me with this. Now, I wear a headset, as you know, and the first unlock that I have had since my first prestige is dead silence, and it seems to me that they have recently turned the footsteps up in the game. Now, when you listen in a corner of a room, even if you haven't got dead silence on and you phase shift, you can hear where your enemy is, so this will give you a better idea when you're in the other dimension where about your enemies are, so you can get ready to have them up by surprise when you phase shift. I've just phase shift there. That guy has no idea. He saw me, I've disappeared, I know where he is, and he hasn't moved. Guys, the amount of times you will catch people by surprise with this, I'm gonna say, I don't really like to say it, but it's OP, man. It's OP, but it's so good, and I think a lot of people are not aware of it at the moment, because obviously people are just getting to grips with the game. The game's new. Some people haven't ranked up as far as me, so they haven't used it yet. This is why I'm bringing it to your attention, guys, because it is such it's so fun to use for a start. Look at this now, walking in. That's the clip I showed at the start. He was staring at that doorway and was convinced when he put his mind down that there was no one there, and he didn't know that I'd snuck in, came in. It's like Hollow, man. It's just like Hollow, man. I can get away with absolute murder on the game. It's one thing to note though is you still can be killed if you're in another dimension. I've not come across anybody who's phase shift as well, but anyone who's phase shift at the same time as you can actually kill you in a gunfight in another dimension. The likelihood of that happening, guys, is very minute, because the amount of different payloads in this game, you and the lobby that you have to be in, is going to be a bit of a coincidence that you're going to end up in a gunfight, and that's why I'm suggesting this. Guys, that is pretty much it for the video. I hope you found this video very helpful. Please have a try of this payload, the phase shift of FTL, and tell me how you feel about it. Guys, there's many buttons you could hit, but the like and subscribe button, I hope they tickle your fancy. And as always guys, don't forget to stay on the right track. Peace.